Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time we're doing some MapleStory 2 and we're talking about attribute points. And I know there's a lot of people out there that has done videos on these. I just wanted to do one of my own, so you guys on the channel could also refer to this one if you were interested in finding some out about your attribute points. I'm also doing other videos for talent points, and I'm also doing some things with trophies and stuff like that. But first, where you are going to get some of your attribute points is if you open up your map. And map over here has some exploring process, as it's called. Basically, you have to collect stars. So the way you collect stars is that you go to a zone, any zone, and there is out in the side, there are some small objectives you have to do. Some of it is like looking through binoculars or swim a certain amount of meters, and also or ride your mount or stuff like that. Different ones requires different things. And every time you do that, you collect a star. And as you can see, I collected 86 stars out of 677, which is a lot. But you don't need 677, just saying. But if you do use this thing right down here, you can basically see the icon. I'm going to start at the beginning here, and I'm going to go, if you collect 10 stars, which doesn't take you very long, you get 3 attribute points. And these are attribute points that is only for you. There's also some ones that are across your whole account, but I'm just going to show you the ones right now that are ones you can acquire. I'm also going to show you, of course, the common, or the, what would you call it, the collective ones, the one for your account. But these ones in your exploring is of course individual. So after 10 stars, you get 3 attribute points. And next time you do it is 30 stars. You get 3 more at 50, and also another at 150. So 150 stars is required to get all the basically the stars from the mapping. So further than that, there is other stuff, but again, it's nothing to do with what's it called, with the attribute points basically. But the other rewards are pretty nice as well, but 150 is what is required to get all your attribute points from the map. So other ways to obtain attribute points is from your trophies. So if you go to your trophies, you can basically go right up here, and you can click, first of all, you just click on all, because that's the best. You can also go into use these, but it wouldn't show you. If I was, for example, right here clicking filters, I can basically get whatever you want here. So you can see right here, this one of the filters is attribute points. So if you click that one and press confirm, it will show you all the ones that gives you attribute points. If you go underneath the other sections, basically if I go on the bosses, it's not going to show me anything. So that's very important you are on all, because if you're down on one of these, you won't see like all of them, but you can see there's one here. The thing is with it, if you go here, it doesn't say anything about when I defeat 5,000 beasts, but if you go up in the corner right here in the little plus, you can see when you actually require this, and you can see the little check mark there. That means that when you defeat 100 beasts, it is going to give you 1 attribute point. So it's going to take in consideration all the possible trophies that are going to give you attribute points at some point. So if I click this one away, you can also see that one here, defeat 1,000 undead enemies. It's basically the first one. So you can see that one is absolutely already done. Next thing is, you can see further down here, if I defeat this guy 1 time, I get an attribute point. So if it says down here, reward attribute points times 1, it means you're gonna give 1 time when I defeat this guy, it's gonna give me a attribute point for it. I can also click on the plus. There's more times I could kill him, but doesn't give me a attribute point. So I'm missing a few, and that's why I have made it favorite by clicking the little star. So I can basically just go up here and I can just click favorites, and it's gonna show me all the ones that I am missing. But we're in the all section again, so you can see there's basically flying, running. There's a ton of stuff that gets you attribute points. Even the one for playing more hours actually also gives you 1 there, but you have more than, there's more times. It's actually all the way up to 24,000 hours, but doesn't really give you a it does give you a title, but doesn't give you attribute points. So that's what we're talking about today. It also shows you down here the ones you have completed. For example, when you completed like being level 50, there's also 160, of course. And if you go further down, basically discovering just this area, just basically also gives you this here attribute points. So these are the attribute points from the trophies. There is one more place you can attain attribute points, and that is through your prestige rank. And prestige rank is something you get after level 50. You will see it after level 50. It will start going up, and as you can see, I am level 36, and it's basically just basic experience gained after you hit max level, basically, or at least hit level 50. And you start getting these prestige ranks. And as you can see, there is some attribute points. I got one at 35. And as you can see, if I go further up, there's attribute points all over, all the way up to 95. You get 4 points. And these are the ones that are across your whole account. So, or for every character you have on this server. So I'm only you right now, and these are the ones that I get for all my characters that I have on EU, basically. So we can see there's more if I go backwards, right? So if I actually go all the way back to so actually rank 3 is already going to give you 2 attribute points for that. So there is more points to acquire through doing that. There's a lot of them right here, for example. But yeah, getting 35, for example, gives you those 4, and like I said, it gives you for all your characters on your account. So it's definitely very nice that it's account-wide. So the prestige rank is also account-wide, so it kind of makes sense. But I think that's all the attribute points that was required. That's at least where I found all my attribute points that I have. I still, as you can see, I still have a few to go. As you can also see the trophies, but I'm working on those. I'm gonna get those very soon. But they're pretty simple getting the trophies and such. But for sure, get the prestige rank is also a thing as well. But these are the ways you are getting not prestige rank. This is the way you get attribute points, and they can be kind of significant, at least for your damage output and whatnot. So definitely worth doing. And like I said, in the trophies, I'm definitely also gonna get the rest of them. And yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. And if I missed somewhere some of these attribute points, make sure you guys comment below and telling me if I missed any or anything like that, because as you can see, I'm kind of new to MapleStory, so I might have missed a few. If I did, people can always go in the comments and see if there was any I missed at least. And that makes it for this attribute video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!